welcome everybody to this late night EU event, our first cast here of the season, of season 4. We're into week 2 and we're looking to watch DNA versus Crimson Claw. I'll be your host this evening, Reality on VR, and both of these teams from the first week have come out with a win. DNA with the opposition forfeiting and Crimson Claw beating Ascendancy, my team. So a little bit sensitive about that one, but I think it was a point difference, but they came out on top with the 2 maps. And today we are going to see DNA play for the first time this season. And the first time, actually, these are players that have come from other teams and created their own team. So we've got Grandad, the captain, who's come from Poise. And we've got names like Alex and Annie, who have come from our organisation, the Ascendancy organisation. And then we've also got new players here that have, I presume, just come from pubs or other games and have made it into the VAIL VRML. So looking forward to this one. And then with Crimson Claw, well, I think we all know these players. These are OGs of the game, players that have been around for a while now. We've got 3 of them in here so far. We've got Cray, Jack, and Omi. And I think we know from season 0, I think it was, Crimson Claw, the OG players here. So this is shaping up to be a very, very good matchup. One I'm very much looking forward to. We have all of the DNA players in here, and we are just waiting on a couple more from Crimson Claw. We have had our map bans. So Frio and Kiddy have been banned. So today we're going to be seeing Suna, Miru, and Cliffside, which is absolutely fantastic. We've got all the mini-maps for those. I'm really looking forward to this one. We're going to start really soon, just waiting for these players to come in for this late night stream, and just waiting on 2. So going to run an ad break, and we'll be right back at it as soon as we have these players in the lobby. We have all 5 players from Crimson Claw now in the lobby. So the late arrivals were Coolio and Hoggins. 2 of the main roster players joining now. And just waiting for them to choose the map and get into it. As I'm just going to message them saying I'm ready. Yeah, so Crimson Claw DNA. It's going to be interesting to see what happens here, what sort of plays DNA have. Crimson Claw are a very well-organised team, good IGL, good fraggers on the team, also experienced players. So, going to be tough for DNA in this one. Going to be tough. Crimson Claw, another team that's looking to go to the EU VR LAN, the Duckman event. Which tickets are still on sale. So if you want to get your ticket and get the skin, I believe the code is VAIL Duck. Type that in to get a 10% discount on the tickets. But as we load in, we do indeed have our first map. And our first map is going to be Miru. Need to sort these teams out. Match starting. We are good to go. So let's see what's going to come of this then. Crimson Claw on Rayab being the home team. They already chose Rayab, and then we have DNA on the attack, looking like it's shaping up to be an A-site push here, or a default rather, spread out across the map, but a good defensive cover here from Crimson Claw with 2 sat in bunker. Bit of a slow pistol round, but things are starting to heat up in the mid here. Nade doesn't connect. The flash will, though. So no effect, but a slow first round, just feeling it out, seeing where the defensive Crimson Claw are. Grandad taking a fight in mid. Omi takes that one with a nice headshot, though. No sights for Omi. Does not need them. And as the A push starts to come in, Crimson Claw seem to be wise enough to it. There's a lurk and a flank. And they're still just doing a really slow push here towards this A side. But good map control here by Crimson Claw, and DNA are going to have to get an opening pick. They're down a player already. They've got 2. The 2 have been spotted here in underpass. Tons, rather. Sorry. As players look to come out on site. 2 in bunker still. Make that 1 more with Coolio. CT. Scan doesn't go down. 20 seconds left. Lime Juice picks up Omi, though. Afghan picking up 1 as well. Down to a 3v2 in favor of DNA with this slow push. Tagged. Scan is about to go down with 10 seconds left. They do get Scan down. Oh, he's going to run straight into the path of Hoggins, and Lime Juice gets taken out. It's a 2v2 now. Afghan on just a sliver of health, and Silver Surfer playing close is going to hear Hoggins. Will they stick the defuse here? Goes down. Coolio. Still got 20 seconds. Silver Surfer just running away. Tucked behind the container. Is going to go for the kill. There's a revolver there. He has to reload. Silver Surfer with that NXS hammer, though, coming out on top in the first round. Going to DNA here. Good point on the board for them. It was an interesting round to see how DNA set up. They didn't just rush into that. That was a lot more methodical, and picked up some good picks after going a person down. So really good stuff there. Here we go. on this same sort of A push here. Let's have a look and see. Got Cray here playing quite aggressive, and we've got an aggressive push down into tons, and Trapstar Baby picks up Jack. Good first opening pick, and we've got some mid action here as well by Hoggins. Doesn't do any damage at all though, and it is over towards this A side that the play's going to be. Cray, not now he's going to be hearing audio. They know, Cray definitely knows one's tons now from that bit of movement there. Again, very slow. Minute left on the clock, so they still have plenty of time. Swinging on highway, 2 coming out of tons, and now the push is about to come in. Coolio picking up Grandad. Shots fired here. No, they're 45. No one stack. And Omi picking up a quick fire double from bunker there. Really good stuff. Oh, Hoggins picking up one more kill, which we've just missed. And it's all down to Afghan here, all by themselves against 4 of this Crimson Claw team. And they're just surrounded. And Scan is down. This is going to be an uphill battle. And Hoggins picks up the kill there. It was a good opening pick there by DNA, getting, I think it was Jack in tons there. And they kind of just needed to be a bit more aggressive off that maybe. Get that opening pick. Try and take out that stack player. Get your smokes down on site. And then get that bomb down. And you set up for the defense. But 1-1. Crimson Claw certainly looking a bit more at it on the rifle round. Pre-fires coming in from Jack as we look, as it's going to be more of a B push here. Hoggins, good pick by Hoggins through the smoke. Just got a glimpse, and Omi picks up one as well. Nade over the top, lands straight on Omi's face. Good nade by Afghan. And a 4v3 now. Hoggins has low health, but still picks up lime juice. And now they know it's going to be a B. They've got Scanner down on elbow, and 2v4. It's going to be difficult for DNA. Util's gone. Can they find any? How they're all congregated on that elbow CT side there, just swarming around. We can see a dog play here by Silver Surfer. Alex picks up one. That's really good. If they get one more pick, it's a winnable round. If Alex can just push up here through bunker, get one more player, 30 seconds left to do something. He's going to need to push it. He's going to need to push, and a flash comes out. He's dodged it. Oh, shot so close there. I mean, 15 seconds. Good pick again by Silver Surfer. A third. Oh, my God. Oh, they've won the round. Absolute turnaround there from DNA. Silver Surfer Alex here picking up a 3K by just pushing in through bunker. We thought the time was going to just run down, and actually turned it around. That was really good play there by DNA with the player disadvantage. So that was interesting to see. Good play by Silver Surfer. Taking a look at those KDs. Afghan on 5. Really putting a shift in, along with Silver Surfer. Hoggins for Crimson Claw. And they're going to try this split again. You see Scanner just held back near the spawn. And these 3 entry fraggers, shall we say, looking to get some picks on site to then decide where they're going to go. But DNA playing this really smartly. Slow paced. And Crimson Claw having to be patient, trying to get any information they can, but there's just none coming as a smoke does go up now. So, oh, that nade could have gone close there. Looks like Scanner's going to be going through tons here, looking to run a sort of B fake here. blind firing onto 90. And the scan is crawling through tons. The fake, they haven't made enough of the fake. But who's this coming up onto elbow? Grandad up to elbow, went for the knife. Hoggins, though, shuts that down. Says, I'm not having any of that. As this scan does head towards tunnel exit. While the fighting's on B, the scanner's trying to come out on A. They know... Oh, Cray. Cray's leaving it. This is their opportunity. Sees the smoke, sees the nade. Now they know. Oh, good. Good nade by Cray. Lime Juice needs to get the scan down. Got 5 seconds. Good defense by the Jack. Scan goes down, and now I don't think they're going to have any time at all. Time's up. Good defense. Crimson Claw just sticking to their spots on the map. The fake wasn't convincing enough. There wasn't enough presence to say, right, we're going to full rotate here. Let's have these players coming across. If they tried to sell it a bit more, maybe the players would have gone. Maybe Crimson Claw would have got taken away from that A site, and then they could have got that scan down. But scan came out. Cray was waiting. A good nade on one. Jack comes down through bunker, gets the second. Scan goes down, and then with sort of 5 seconds left, DNA have got no chance there. Good nade by Jack in mid. Onto Trapstar Baby. And sees another one in alley. Split, rather. And looks like it's heading more towards this B site now. Scan and all the rest of the DNA players tagged. Silver Surfer really low there. Grandad picking up Omi. That's a good pick for DNA. Gets refragged by Coolio, who gets refragged by Afghan. Takes it to a 3-3-3. 3-3. Scan going down. Lime Juice doesn't manage to get the scan down. Stry swinging. Jack picks up a double kill. And it's all down to Silver Surfer last alive on a sliver of health against Crimson Claw. The 3 players that are left. And to be fair, we have seen Silver Surfer pick up a 3K at the end of a round before. Coming down to 30 seconds, though, so not a lot of time to work with. And they are all up in that CT area. Not really swinging. Sees one. Jack gets the kill. Good positioning. Good angle by Jack. And the Silver Surfer just on that little bit of health had no luck. So 3-2 Crimson Claw. What are we thinking in the chat here? See a few of you in here from all kinds of different teams. Scrims have ended. Not a bad time to do a cast for the EU9. Good opening picks by Grandad. Quickly refragged by Coolio here. And looking like it's going to be heading towards an A this time. Nade over the top. Does not connect. Doesn't do any damage. But 4 apiece. And next pick could be crucial here. Oh, as we see Hoggins just pushing down B short. Does he know that someone is mid-stairs? I think the audio might be coming in. He's not fully crouched. Silver Surfer waiting. Oh, good pick by Hoggins. Hoggins picks up Silver Surfer as Lime Juice picks up Cray. Just keeping it the same. Scan goes down. Jack picks up one. And now they're on the defense. Lime Juice gets traded out by Hoggins. Last alive is Afghan. Needs to get one pick. To get spotted there. No, gets the pick onto Jack, and it's a 1v1. Hoggins knows where Afghan is, but he's going to have to get aggressive. Go for the aggressive. No. Oh, Hoggins does get the kill. How does he get that? He's going to get the defuse plenty of time, so Crimson Claw taking a 4th round there. It wasn't a bad push onto that A site by DNA there. They pushed up well, got the picks, and managed to get the scan down, but just lost the post plant. With Afghan up in the highway, which It's never an ideal position. New Hoggins was mid-stairs. But just got to work on that post plant. But 4-2, here we go. Crimson Claw on the defense. And DNA still have 2 attacking rounds. So when we come to the side swap, could be interesting to see what happens. If they can pick up just a couple more rounds here on attack, then things could look good. We haven't seen one attacking slam yet from DNA. They're playing it very conservative. Here we go. Grandad pushing up onto elbow. Gets refragged, though, by Coolio. And Scan is on the A site. Look at the control that Silver Surfer has here. He's pushed right up onto elbow. The whole site is free with just one in bunker. And he's had to give up all that space now on that B site. But A's free. And I don't know that Lime Juice knows it as they rotate. No, he's not going to rotate. The plays aren't bad. I think it's just the execution they're struggling with right now. Because the A site was free then for a plant. Obviously, the information didn't come in. Silver Surfer, when he pushed up onto elbow, probably could have heard some audio, but obviously not enough. So, looking to take this B site then. They still have a lurk on A. Scan does go down. And now they need to set up for this post plant. Now they need to defend this site. As there's going to be a fight over here, and Jack picks up Afghan. Lets him rotate all the way onto this B site, and Lime Juice is still playing on site. Do they know he's here? I don't think they do, and he swings, picks up one. Lime Juice with a good headshot onto Coolio. 2v2 here. Jack picks up Lime Juice. 2v1, Silver Surfer rotating back to short side. Going to stick the defuse here. Pros don't fake, and the pre-fire. Jack picks up Silver Surfer. Good stick there by Omi, and Crimson Claw go 5-2. If DNA get one more round here on the attack, a 5-3 half is really good, and then they're on defense. So I'd really like to see DNA, if they can pick up this attacking round, that puts them in a really strong position then on the defense. We'll see how this pans out, but still going for this kind of default play here. There's going to be a fight in tons again. 2 in tons. Cray here. Knows there's one there. Knows there's 2. Flashed. Oh, he's tucked. Picks up 1. Picks up 2. Good push by Cray with a vector there. Takes out 2. Scan goes down. Cray's got tons. And now they've got all the work to do here. DNA to take this attacking round. Swings, picks up 1. Good play by Afghan there. Heard the audio. Takes down Jack. 3v2. Cray is alone in tons. However, Coolio is on his way. Silver Surfer picking up Hoggins. If Afghan gets this pick and puts them in a 2v1, if you can pick up Coolio, who's under half health. Oh, it's a good nade. Oh, doesn't connect. How does that not connect? Swings! I think Coolio's gun wasn't reloaded then. Afghan does pick up Coolio, and it is a 2v1. Scan down in tons. Cray, last alive. Swings! Picks up Afghan. 1-1. 25 seconds left for Silver Surfer and DNA to claim this round. Nade goes out, won't connect. Just a bit too early. Silver Surfer with a nade of their own. Pushes, and Silver Surfer. Well-timed nade to push Cray out of that corner. And then we see DNA take their 3rd attacking round. So 5-3 on the half to Crimson Claw. DNA on defense now. Can they turn things around? Now they're on the defense. And how are we going to see Crimson Claw play on this attack? Straight off the bat, looks like it's going to be a 3-2 split. Scanner going towards this A site, 2-1 in tons. And a push into highway. And they are not hanging about here, as we're going to see Cray come out fast. But the shots on the B site. Omi picking up Afghan. Another one. Silver Surfer with the revolver again, picking up another. And it's all to fight for. Cray with that MK23 picks up 2. Scan will go down, and last alive is Grandad in a 1v4 on this pistol round. With a big uphill battle as well. Gets tags. Oh, the knife from Jack. What was that? Oh, someone clip that. Someone clip that in chat. Someone clip that now and post that in highlights. What is that knife? Okay. Chill, Jack. Insane. 6'3" Crimson Claw. And I hope we see some more of that this match, because that was wild. I think someone needs to swap their cosmetics there. That's Coolio. Nade's coming out. Going to be a fast B here. Let's have a look at the defense on site. Silver Surfer playing aggressive. Coolio's just killed himself because of the wrong cosmetic, I think. So instead of losing the round, or a round overturn, or AP, I'm not sure exactly what it is. Can't remember. Oh, good nade there. Doesn't connect. Jack pushing up. Hoggins does pick up Grandad. Pushing through the smoke. Jack. Does he know Afghan's there? No. Afghan picking up 1. Quick fire double by Afghan. Hoggins all alone now with Scan. And Lime Juice is right there. Oh my god, Lime Juice. Good. Tucked swing round for DNA. That was a wild round. Crimson Claw had to start with the 4. Coolio, as you saw, removing themselves from that round due to the wrong cosmetic. So, fair play to them. But DNA edging closer. 6-4 now. And things getting a little bit more intense. We see, looks like a solid default here. With Coolio with the scanner going into split. Again, Silver Surfer using that smoke as a bit of a shield, and then pushing aggressively into this short position. Shots are being fired in mid. Hoggins. Someone's made it in. Lime Juice has made it into... Hoggins has made it into mid, sorry. Picked up 1. And this play by Crimson Claw not working out. They still have 1 in bunker. Who's going to get this pick onto Afghan? Yes, Hoggins does. Does he hear the footsteps? Here's the footsteps of Grandad coming into bunker. Picks up Grandad, and it's all down to Silver Surfer, who picks up Coolio. So 1v1. And Silver Surfer still has a nade. Scan is down in split. And this is going to be a difficult situation for Hoggins here. May well see another round going in the way of DNA. Really good play by them. Oh, Silver Surfer's heard the audio. I don't think Hoggins knows where Silver Surfer is. Silver Surfer just backing up here. Oh, he's hearing the audio. Silver Surfer in the back of the head. Picks up Hoggins, and that's another round then for DNA. 6-5 here. And a very, very close match. I said if DNA could get those rounds on attack, a 5-3 half is not bad at all. And Crimson Claw not doing as well on the attack here. So looking for a B slam this time. This is looking a bit more aggressive. Alex is going to be... Silver Surfer's going to be pushing up and playing, doing the same play here on short, on garage. Flash is coming out. He's hearing the audio. They know it's a B slam now. He's in the smoke. Grandad picking up Cray, picking up Jack. Jack picking up Grandad with a refrag. And Silver Surfer's still there. Finally gets shut down. And amidst all of the gunfights, Crimson Claw come out on top. And it's left in a 3-2. Blind firing there through the smoke. Scan will go down. Afghan Gonna swing this. Picked up by Hoggins, and it's all down to Trap Star Baby, who has done a long rotate here and is up in yard. 30 seconds to go. A bit of time, but 3 players for Crimson Claw left alive, and it's going to be difficult. "14 seconds. Omi pushed up, aggressive, and a knife again to end the round. What is this from Crimson Claw? The disrespect. Another knife. That's 2 knives we have seen that, and I hope it continues for an entertaining finish to the rounds. 7-5 then Crimson Claw. 2 more rounds they need to win. So if you're new to watching VAIL here, it's first to 9 rounds wins the map. We're going to play 3 maps today, and it's best out of 3 wins. So if you win 2 maps, then you become the winner of the match. As we see Hoggins here just jiggling for some information. Nade comes in, doesn't connect. Luckily for Hoggins. Oh, Omi picking up Grandad and mid-stairs. An aggressive flank there that did not pay off at all. Silver Surfer here tucked in on Rat. And I don't think they know that he's there, but the nade comes in. Misses. Another nade. That one connects. Coolio picking up Silver Surfer. Blind fires. Through Cubby. Lime Juice picking up Jack and Trap Star on the flank here. But Cray Shun shuts that down. And now it's all up to the defense here of Lime Juice and Afghan. Both having good games so far. Flash over the top. Tags one, but Cray gets Afghan in the flank. Cray picking up the double kill. Really good play there by Crimson Claw. And match point here. For Crimson Claw on this map 1. DNA did well against the full rushes. Just struggling now as we see Crimson Claw go into a bit of a default setup for this attack, and Afghan's pushed up aggressively here. Scan in yard. Just want to see what happens here as we see Hoggins getting all this audio from bunker. 2 players there in bunker. I'll be hearing all of that. Jack picking up Grandad. There's one of them gone. Tags coming in again. As he's pushing up Cat. Good picks by Jack here. Really seeing any other engagements across the map. Crimson Claw having a nice bit of map control here. They're evenly spread out and not giving away any audio at all. But we do have Lime Juice. Afghan, sorry, tucked in here. Swings. No, doesn't get the kill. Jack. Oh, getting refragged by Silver Surfer, though. That was a good nade onto Jack there. But the initial swing just a bit too early. Lime Juice is going to need to pick up these kills on this A site. As we see Scan rotate. And Silver Surfer from bunker. No, doesn't get any picks, but Lime Juice does. Omi with a refrag. And Crimson Claw taking the first map here. Well, needless to say, there were some really entertaining moments in that matchup. Especially the 2 knife kills and the clutch there by Silver Surfer with the 3K. So really, really good stuff. So I think it was 5-9 in the end. Crimson Claw taking that one. Not bad at all things considered. And we've still got another 2 maps to play out. So it's all to play for here for DNA. Just because Crimson have taken map 1 does not mean that DNA can't get back into this. And we've just seen Cray and Trapstar Baby drop out. So that either could be a new lobby might be getting made, or they're going to sub out and some other players sub in. So while all that's happening, I'm just going to go to a quick ad break, and we will be right back for map 2. Okay, so we've just got our players back in. We've had Matt UK come in for Trapstar Baby, and Cray is in fact back after, I think, a disconnect maybe, or maybe a restart there. And we're going to see our second map of the day, and our second map is going to be Suna. Not sure what's going on here. I think Grandad may have disconnected. That's what it's showing him on the Crimson Claw side. I think a DC there. So looks like DNA are going to start this round with 4. Unfortunately, but sometimes that's the way it goes. Crimson Claw on the attack, and I think they're going to restart just because of that disconnect. They want to keep it fair, so we may be going back to the lobby here, maybe. I'm not sure what they're doing, actually. Grandad was the host of the server, so I'm not sure what they're going to do. They might just play out this round here. What are they all doing? I think they might be waiting for someone to re-host the server here. So let's just take 5 minutes, see what happens. They clearly are probably going to re-host, I think. Give me 2 minutes while I just find out what is actually going on. couple technical difficulties here. So I think we're going to see a rehost of the servers by Grandad before we get back into this. So we'll just go to a extended ad break a second until we know what's going on. Okay, guys, just want to give you an update of what is actually happening here. So, needing to make a new lobby. Grandad couldn't, I think he crashed, couldn't get back into the original lobby. So they are rehosting. So we are waiting on the code here so we can jump back into it. It's going to be sooner and we can see how that plays out. But right now, just waiting on the code, going through these technical difficulties. It happens. And then we will be looking to get into that second map sooner. As we know, Crimson Claw beating DNA on Miru 9-5. Some good plays in there, and I hope someone's going to clip those knife kills and the clutch there from Silver Surfer. That 3K, really well played on that one. But waiting on the code. As soon as I've got it, we're going to be back in. Give me 2 minutes, and we will be straight back into the action. We're in. We are ready. We are ready for this next match. We are just waiting on, I believe, one DNA player who's Matt UK to join the lobby, and then we are on our way to Suna, which is sure to be a very interesting match. Haven't really seen DNA play on Suna, so very intrigued to see how they're going to set up on this one. I believe DNA are on the defense this time on Rayab, and Crimson Claw will be on attack on the colonist side. So got experience of seeing Crimson Claw attack, know how they set up across the board, but in terms of DNA, it's going to be interesting. They're going to need to win this one, DNA, if they want to go to that map 3 with a chance of winning the league match. So let's find out what happens. Crimson Claw, though, they're going to want to end this right here on Suna and take 2 maps in a row. Still just waiting on Matt UK to join the lobby so we can get this matchup underway. A few comments there about the ads. Yeah, when we are playing this, we're going to see the cosmetic store items, the shop rotation, the drop videos in these ads. Just something to break up the live event a bit more. Plus you get to see the really cool skins like the Artisan LMK bundle there. Really nice, coming from the community, those cosmetics. So really cool to see them actually in game. LMK also a really great player in VRML. So if you want to sign up to be an artisan, you can apply, test out your cosmetic making skills. As mentioned before, there are various things going on. We've got the extraction ongoing, the pre-alpha tests right now for VAIL Alliance members only. Doesn't matter what tier you are, just that you are a member. But inevitably, the extraction upon full launch to the public will be free to play, free to everyone and anyone. So that's really great news. And still waiting on Matt. Hopefully it won't take too long so we can get back into the action. I am itching to get straight back into this right now and see what is going to happen on this map too. Always the way, shall we say. First stream of the season, and we're getting these technical difficulties, players dropping out, and things of that nature. But it happens, you know. We're using technology. At some point, it is inevitable. Matt UK not joining back, actually. Trap Star Baby is the player coming back in. So actually the DNA team unchanged here. And, well, both teams actually unchanged. So we saw 2 go out, but the teams remain the same, nonetheless. And, of course, it is the map we were going to play, and that is Suna. It's going to be a fast A here. Traps our baby using a thermite there just to slow down the pushes out of A main. 3 going backside, and there's going to be fights here. And Hoggins swings. Flash comes out, misses. All kinds of shots going down on site. Grandad traps our baby, picking up 2. Coolio, Jack. Oh, Silver Surfer. Oh, hello with the NXS hammer. And down to a 2-2. Loves the NXS hammer with that sight. Oh, the knife. Oh, my God. Was that the knife by Jack again? Almost connecting with Silver Surfer. Probably would have retired after that one if that hit. Hoggins looking. The smoke comes out. Can he plant? No, there's someone there. Nade on suspense. Oh, my God. Hoggins does take damage from that, though. Just got out of the way in time. And still got 45 seconds with Afghan just lurking in main there. It's going to hear the audio. Jack looking to rotate. Does he know Afghan's there? Don't think he does. Drops down. Oh, the flick by Jack. Silver Surfer, though, with that. It's a 2-shot, like, pistol. That revolver is an absolute monster if you can manage to reload fast. And Silver Surfer again with the NXS hammer. 2 shots body, and it could be across the map. The thing's an absolute monster. And as you see there, 1 shot. If someone's below 25 HP, it's just 1 shot. Insta-tap, gone. And Silver Surfer there with a nice 3k on that pistol round. Cleaning that up. So DNA on the defense, taking the first round, and we're going to see what it looks like. A B push with just 1 player going into cat. And the opening line of defense is Silver Surfer. We're going to see Grandad playing top here, tucked. Going to be getting close. He's going to swing. Picks up Grandad. Omi, nice swing out there. Huge fight going on cat here. Oh, the Jack picking up Afghan. Silver Surfer dropping down onto ladder here. Completely trapped. Oh, gets shut down by Crate. Just at the wrong time, and traps our baby through the smoke. Does pick up Crate. Lime Juice under sight. Nice headshot. Picks up 2 there. Hoggins and Omi. And now a 2v1. Traps our baby getting shut down by Coolio. And Crimson Claw take their first round on this rifle round. Good push there. Good early picks. And made the most of it and aggressed onto site. Good play by them. Just wonder if they're going to change things up. Looks like they're going to do the same, but someone dropping into mid. We're going to see a fight here in mid between Grandad and Hoggins. Hoggins going to hear this. Swings. Picks up Grandad. Lovely pick. Doesn't overheat. Backs off. And now they're onto the B site. Afghan playing close on top. Omi, though, crouching up. He's going to get this early swing. Nice by Omi picking up Afghan. But Afghan did get Jack just before going down to Omi there. Shots coming in. Hoggins picks up Trapstar Baby. There's 2 there on the flank. And there's 1 more coming into Lime Juice. Looking to pick off Hoggins here. The rotator's on. They know that Silver Surfer is here on this B site, and they are just opting to rotate into mid. Lime Juice probably hearing this audio. Oh, and this is... Does he know there's 3, though? Knows they're now. They know he's there now. Thermite out. Alex. Silver Surfer coming down. Cat. Audio's been given. Doesn't know there's someone garage. Doesn't swing. Omi doesn't swing. You need a swing, Omi. Picks up Silver Surfer, but not after losing Cray. And now it is a 2v1. 3v1 rather. Lime Juice last alive. And good rotate, to be honest, by these guys here. And Omi picking up one more for that round. Omi going 4-2 right now. Let's have a quick look at the scoreboard there. 2-1 here to Crimson Claw. Silver Surfer 4-2. And Jack at the top for Crimson Claw going 5-2. It looks like DNA sending 3 towards this A site. No mid presence at all. Just 2 on this B site, but no mid presence. And Afghan's going to be the first to get tagged. And he has seen a whole barrage. Grandad does pick up Hoggins, though, coming out of Scaff. And that's Afghan down. Just one more on site. The rotates are starting to come in. Pre-fires coming across. Tags a couple. Cray picking up Silver Surfer. But the site is now Crimson Claws. And we're looking to see Grandad rotating long. Trapstar Baby still all the way over on A site. And they are going 3 separate ways by the looks of things here. Oh, Ninja Jack picks up Grandad. And looks like the last 2 here. Trapstar getting crushed by Jack on underpass. And Crimson Claw taking yet another round. Opening picks there really made the difference. Took out those 2 B site players, and then that was it. It was pretty much game over from then. Last 2 players going underpass with 4 on site was not ideal, but they do play a mid presence here. They're stacking B this time, so they are adapting. That's a good defensive adaptive play there by DNA. Silver Surfer seen on top, backs up, thinks doesn't want to take that fight after taking a lot of health away from Coolio. And there's going to be a fight on Cat now. Silver Surfer backed up all the way onto Cat. Blind fires through the smoke, picks up Cray. Oh, and the rotates are coming in. The flanks are coming in here. Already by DNA. Coolio picking up 1. Silver Surfer picking up Jack. And we're going to see a good flank here by Trapstar Baby. Silver Surfer picks up 2. We've just completely missed Silver Surfer winning the fight there. I thought, honestly, the flank was going to pick up the 2. But Silver Surfer shutting that down. No problem. Really good play by Silver Surfer. Started off by swinging top wide, doing a lot of damage to Coolio. Backing up, getting back up to Cat, taking out Cray, and then taking out the lad. Did he just ace? Did he just ace? I think someone else picked up Hoggins. It might have been a 4K, but what a round from Silver Surfer. Quick nade over the top. Connects with Coolio. A swing. Gets taken down. Omi. Silver Surfer absolutely dominating this B side right now. Telling his teammate, get onto sandbags. Get up on site. Make some presence. There's 2 long there. Flanks are coming in already. There's going to be a fight in mid here by Cray. Cray's heard audio. Cray is on the flank of his own. Go to the last gunshots here. Hoggins playing, dancing in around smokes. Eventually gets shut down by Afghan. Cray. Oh no, the timing here. Oh, what a shot there by Cray. That is absolutely wild. Last alive though, and scan down on Omi is not an ideal spot. Omi actually playing. There you go. So the call out and the player playing on the map. Silver Surfer playing backside. Afghan, B ramp, Lime Juice just sat on top. Really good positions taken up here by the DNA defense. Cray playing with this, what was it, the SRO? Oh, Silver Surfer expecting the ladder play. Good headshot onto Cray, and Silver Surfer absolutely carrying DNA right now. It would seem 11 and 3. Top frag in the lobby. Absolutely popping off. And bringing DNA to a 3-3. Insane stuff. Insane stuff by him. Slowing it down, Crimson Claw here. Looking for a default and a bit of map control. Ooh, Trapstar Baby's going to get picked off here. Does by Hoggins. Good play. That's one pick. Got some audio given away. Oh, he's seeing the flash over the top there. Cray finding some really good spots and really good angles here. Shows how long Cray's been playing. Knowing the perfect peaks here. And there is a lot of activity, and they are moving towards this mid-site push here, wanting to take full control of this mid-area, and they have backed off. Silver Surfer hearing footsteps, having smokes. They are coming out of Scaff now, and if they take, they've got A site. Do they know they've got A site? Yeah, they're pushing. They're pushing all the way up through A main here. Scanner is rotating along. And they're going to get this scan down. The last two DNA players here stuck. Look at the site control. We've got Jack. Oh, good pick by Cray. Cray pushed up. And a really aggressive defense now by Cray. You look at their positioning, or was. There was one on Cap, one in Rayab spawn, one on cargo, and then scan going down. Really good positioning by Crimson Claw. And now Afghan in a 1v4. Audio coming in. Cray is going to swing this. Somehow dodges it, but Hoggins picks up the kill there. 4-3. That's a really, really good round there by Crimson Claw, the way they felt their way into that. And then took control of that A site. Really, really good. Started off as a default. Took control of mid. Came out of Scaff. Got that other pick on A ramp. Knew A site was clear. And then just set up straight away for post plant. And defensive positions to stop any flanks, any rotates from that defensive DNA side. Really, really solid round by Crimson Claw. Looking to do much of the same. Yeah, Trapstar Baby thinking twice about pushing into A main again. But Grandad, Cray comes out on top on that one. Mid controls theirs once again. Silver Surfer here in underpass. Completely smoked off here. And oh, Omi picking up one. Coming out of A main, Lime Juice. Knows he's there, but the pre-fire. Omi picking up Lime Juice. Last alive, I think, is Silver Surfer in a very vulnerable position. And Jack finished off Silver Surfer, going 5-3. Crimson Claw starting to swarm up into this now. And now they're on defense. It is going to be tough for DNA to claw something back from this. Just the way Crimson Claw are setting up. Those attacking pushes were really, really good. Finding those picks, using them effectively is what won them those rounds. They were the key. Got an aggressive push here from Omi into LT. Looks like it's going to be an A slam. Let's have a look and see what happens here. Is anyone going to push LT? No. But is Omi going to push up into upper turns? A thermite soon stops that. And the fight does come out. Who comes out on top? Omi. Does he pick up the 2? No. Shut down. Cray going to have to defend whilst his team comes in. Does enough to slow them down and not get the plant down. Now the team's there for support on ramp. Good smoke by Cray. Smart player. And Lime Juice is going to go for the plant in this behind the smoke. Thinks better of it as huge amounts of fire rain down on them. Knife over the top. Doesn't connect. Silver Surfer on 1 HP. Lime Juice picking up Cray, though. 2v2. Look at the health of DNA. They are not in a great position here. Headshots only. Oh, the timing. Jack picks up Lime Juice. Only Silver Surfer left with that NXS hammer. He's going to have to 2-tap both of them unless he hits a headshot. But not a lot of time. And I think we may well be seeing this going the way of Crimson Claw. Yeah, good double swing there. Coolio picking up Silver Surfer, taking it to 6-3 here for Crimson Claw. The initial push there was really good by DNA, but then they kind of just stopped. I mean, obviously, they probably didn't know that Cray was the only person on site at that time. But if they took Cray out there, then site was theirs as the backup hadn't arrived yet. But easy saying that as a caster. When you're in-game, you don't know where anyone is and what corner they are around. But they're opting for the same push here. Going to see an opening pick by Omi. Good position there. Just heard that audio. Into LT, lower tons, and backs up out of there. And now DNA need to rethink their attack. Do have another in mid here. Silver Surfer looking for Omi. As the DNA players drop into mid. Now they have that control. As Omi backed off, picks up Omi. That's good. That's another pick there. They have full mid control now and options of what they want to do. Looks like they're smoking off Scaff, maybe going for an A play. Cray picking up Trapstar Baby. Thermite over the top to try and push Cray off of green, but Cray not having any of it. Just landed a bit too wide. Scanner's now coming out into underpass. Coolio picks up Lime Juice, and now Scan is down in underpass. That is not an ideal position to be in. 2 players for Crimson Claw on each side. Scanner down in underpass, and minimal utility to get it back. Honestly, in this situation, I don't even know how you would go about taking that back with 4 players pinching you from either side. Cray does pick up Silver Surfer, though, that comes out of Scaff. And now all that's left is Afghan. He's going to look to try and take out Cray, but just shoots himself in the end, I guess. And that would have been another one for Cray. 7-3 then. No hope there with 4 left, and Scanner in underpass, and the time really, really ticking down there. So going to have to see what they do this time. Looking for a B push, it would seem. Nades coming in. Are they going to rotate early, Crimson Claw? No, they're sticking to the default defense here, as they see 3-4 players there from DNA. Thermite's coming out. Good Thermite to push him off of Rocket. That's really well played. But the smoke puts it out, and now Jack can take back that space once. Only picking up 1. Refrag there by Silver Surfer. Picks by Grandad. Oh, look at Crimson Claw have rotated quite quickly, though. Omi playing ladder. Cray picking up Lime Juice. They're crossing now. Trying to jump up. Omi is getting this audio. Picks up 1. Good pick by Omi. Omi dropping into Omi. Doesn't get the second. Afghan, Silver Surfer picking up the other 2. And now Hoggins. Last alive. Scanner is down. They haven't planted just yet. Opting to go cat. This could be a good play here by Hoggins. Definitely made the right call here, going to cat. Silver Surfer, though, playing behind sandbags. It's just going to wait for this audio and swing up. Oh, the timing. Oh, the timing looks everywhere else, and Silver Surfer picks up Hoggins, and that's a good round there by DNA. Great initial pick. Silver Surfer absolutely loving this game right now. 16-7. And then more evenly spread out on the Crimson Claw side. But good round by DNA. They're going to want a bit more of that just to push them over the line. Get them back up. Even the scores. Jack here. Good angle. Early smoke. Backs off. Love that. Don't take the fight. Got Omi playing audio here on Scaff. Cray in underpass. And DNA looking to go mid, I guess. Or are they looking to rotate A? Maybe they think the Crimson Claw have completely rotated. Afghan trying to get a refag, doesn't. Gets tagged though. Omi does pick up Grandad as well. Do they know their cat? Cray waiting for this. Thermite goes out. Good thermite by Cray. Trapstar Baby kind of stuck here in the only place that hasn't got any thermite. Coolio picks up Lime Juice. Cray picking up Trapstar Baby. Scan is down on cat. Afghan. Smoke comes out. Swings. Does pick up Cray. He can retrieve the scanner now. I think the best option is to swing. Oh, Coolio. Jack picking up Silver Surfer. I really thought if they got that pick, then they could have actually got that scan down on that B site. It was just Coolio holding the charge there on top of the site. It was a bit of an uphill battle, but 8-4 here to Crimson Claw. And DNA need to find a way to break them down. Really struggling to find the opening picks to then push onto the site. They had one really good round, and then the last two have kind of just collapsed when they've gone into that mid position. Good one-way smoke there by Cray. If you're into VRML, look at this. Oh, what a pick, Cray. If you play VRML and you can use that smoke, it basically allows Cray to see players coming through the legs of the players coming through the smoke, whereas the players running through the smoke can't see anything. Very good. So we call that a one-way smoke. And then the thermite just on, trying to bait out some movement from the team there. And then the thermite to just stop anyone going on to the right side of Duke there. Really clever player, great. Oh, we see Scanner crawling up. Hoggins does pick up Lime Juice. That's scanned down. Does the call out come in? Are the players going to start rotating? I don't think he's called it. Oh, he's called it. He's called it for sure. Afghan coming out. Omi picking up Afghan. Silver Surfer last alive. Once more. Swings. Doesn't get the pick. But now scans down and they know exactly where he is. Coolio. Audio might have come out here. Yep. Oh, Silver Surfer picking up Coolio. 15 seconds is an uphill battle. With Scanner down. Doesn't look behind. Hoggins picks up Silver Surfer. 9-4 to Crimson Claw. Well, we didn't see too much wild stuff going on in that one, but nonetheless, a good play there by Crimson Claw. Really good, clever players, as you could see, the way they use their util, the way they push onto sites, the way they wait for those opening picks. Just really smart players, and obviously had a lot of chemistry before. Here's the KDs for anyone interested. You can see Cray 14-10, Silver Surfer 18-9, absolutely popping off. Always last alive though. So, I mean, take that as you will. Take that with a pinch of salt. But 18 and 9, carrying or trying to do most of the legwork for the team. Get him as an entry fragger to open up the site to allow the other players to push on. I think that's...
Use this time to warm up.
I think that's what needs to happen. As we look to go to our third map, it's well, we know what it's going to be, and it looks like that DNA are going to play with only 4 players. Not sure what the reason for that is. Whether someone's run out of battery or what's going on there. But looks like it's going to start with 4 players, and the last map, of course, is Cliffside. And they've shot themselves. Maybe they want to go back to lobby. They're not quite ready due to having a player leave. That is the world-known sign to go back to shuttle. Whether we'll see that from whoever is hosting, I'm not sure. I think it's Cray. Yeah, so they want to go back to shuttle here. So let's go back to our caster screen.
Round starting.
Okay. I think the player that has gone can't rejoin. So it might be the case that we are looking at another code swap. And then hopefully... who was it that's gone? Oh, Afghan. Afghan's the player that couldn't come back. It's either that the player can't join or that they chose Rayab. Which could have been the case. Just waiting on the confirmation, trying to listen in here to the lobby. Yeah. So I actually think that DNA are going to be playing with 4 here. Not sure at all what has happened to Afghan. But it's going to be Cliffside. And DNA are going to start on the Rayab side. So once again, the map that is chosen is Cliffside. We are then the 4-person roster of DNA up against the 5-person roster of Crimson Claw, and Crimson Claw are going to kick this off with a fast pistol push onto this B site. And we do have two defenders here. Luckily, they're leaving mid, playing 2 on each site. Comms should be coming in. There's going to be a fast B here. Smokes come out. Grandad and Silver Surfer on site with that revolver. Not this time. Cray with the MK23. Grandad does pick up 2, though. Grandad with a 3rd. Gets shut down in the end by Hoggins, but nice 3k there by Grandad. Nade coming in. Hoggins dodging out the way of that one in this 2v2. Smoke over the top. Just want to see them wait for this scan to go down and not get too aggressive. Coolio might need to, though, if they want to get this scan down. Hoggins still not planting yet. Lime Juice getting aggressive. Hoggins and Coolio pick up to the last. Could have played time there.
Round starting. Get ready.
Nearly had it, DNA, as we move to the rifle round. But DNA obviously at this advantage. This disadvantage, rather, of having 4 players. Not what they needed. Looks like another B play here. Silver Surfer with an early nade. Doesn't connect. Close, gets tagged. Nades coming in from Crimson Claw. Hoggins pushing fast. Up to weapon crates and crate. Getting a lovely pick onto Silver Surfer. That is sight. Grandad does get one. Not before getting refragged by Omi. And now the rotates start to come in. Look at this aggressive position, though, from Hoggins. Hoggins knows Lime Juice is there. Is going to get the swing. Hoggins. And it's all left up to Trapstar Baby, who has got every angle to try and close down. Omi, one-handed, taking out Trapstar Baby. And I think this might be the story for this map. Maybe it'll become a bit easier on attack for DNA. They won't be so split up. But right now, just with the full rushes of Crimson Claw, they're going to find it really difficult. Omi, though, getting tagged, and Jack over peeking, and a nade comes close. Looking to take this B site. Silver Surfer first onto the site. Grandad, though, picking up a good kill there. All the action, blind firing through the smoke is Coolio. Nade, will that connect? Does not. Trapstar Baby picking up one. Grandad picking up another 2. That's a 3k from Grandad there. Grandad absolutely popping off, and Coolio does pick up 1, but last alive. Grandad loving it for the first 2 rounds. Getting over aggressive here. Does get the kill, though. Grandad with the 4k. Let's go. Captain leading by example. And DNA do pick up a round. Super play by Grandad on that B site. Absolutely shutting them down. Getting aggressive, and it pays off. 8-2 right now, Grandad. Looks like we're going to see the same again. And Grandad looking to play this 3-way position. Nade comes out. Doesn't connect. And looking to rotate here through CT. We've got a lot of shots coming in, and it's going to be a fight here between Silver Surfer. Cray comes out on top there. Jack picking up 1, and Grandad is the last alive now. Scan is all the way over on this A site. Got 1 in top mid. Here's the footsteps going on to Cat. That is not great for Grandad. Picks up an A main player, though. That's a good pick. Knows there's someone catting out. Gonna get this pick. He does. Grandad down to a 1v1. Hoggins last alive. Grandad with a sliver of HP. No. Hoggins shuts him down with a couple body shots. And another round for Crimson Claw. But Grandad, absolutely wild scenes. 11-3 right now. We're only 4 rounds in. Love to see it. Just want to see what they're going to do here. So Crimson Claw looking to push this A site. Look at 3-1-1. Got a lurk and a bit of a play on mid. Grandad picking up an early pick. Grandad, let's just follow Grandad at this point. Does he know there's one in tunnel exit? Cray. Oh, it does get Trapstar Baby. Must have heard something. And now the 3 long, but there's only 1 on site, and it's Lime Juice with 4 Crimson Claw players coming onto site now. Picks up 1. Does he get a second? No, not just yet. Silver Surfer does, though. Before getting refragged by Coolio, but Lime Juice still on this site. Here comes Grandad. Getting shut down, though, this time by Coolio. And it's a 1v2. Double swung. And another point to Crimson Claw.
Round starting.
Wait. Afghan has joined. It's 4-1, but Afghan has actually joined the lobby. And DNA are back to a 5v5. This could change things up. And they're going to want the points here, DNA. They're going to need as many points as possible. Even if they can take this map, would work really, really well. Cray getting aggressive onto short, swinging out, looking at three-way, picks up one. Good picks by Cray. Another one there. Will he re-swing? Not yet. But Grandad goes down. That's their top frag. Gone. Main defender of this B site. Quick nade over the top. Going to land at the feet of Afghan. Doesn't get him, but the swing does from Cray. And 3 left. Swing. Silver Surfer does pick up Jack. Oh, what a position here by Coolio. What are you doing? Wild. And he's coming back to join the team, but Lime Juice, there is 3 on short. 2 on short, 1 long. And, oh, he does get a pick. And the rotate by Trapstar Baby is just so slow. Lime Juice could come in with a massive clutch hit. Trapstar Baby needs to be quicker. Just too slow, and the scan's going to end. And the rotate was just way, way too slow there. Way too slow. Lime Juice doing everything he could to try and get on site and defuse that scan. Picking up a great couple of picks there, and Trapstar was still rotating through colonist spawn, so needs to be a bit quicker on the next one. As we see a bit more of a default. Early picks from Silver Surfer. What is that? Cray getting taken out this time, so that's their aggressive B short player. And now we've got Grandad. Does he know there's a player B long? He doesn't. He doesn't. Gets taken out. All the shots going down here on the A site. And now they have full control with Silver Surfer looking to get some picks. Drops down from pillars. Nade comes out. Doesn't connect. Very winnable though. Tagged. 3 Crimson Claw players here at half HP. Silver Surfer also at half HP. Gets 1. That's Omi gone. 3 left. Oh, both at the same time. Hoggins and Jack clearing that up. And 6-1 now to Crimson Claw. And one more round before the side swap. But Crimson Claw look to be running away with this one. Potentially due to the player advantage at the start, although Grandad was putting in a hell of a shift, but he's kind of cooled off now. And Crimson Claw, Silver Surfer, tagging Omi a lot on that play. And Grandad looking to get aggressive and getting shut down by Coolio. Trapstar Baby rotating away. Lime Juice holding down sight by themselves now. Gets naded by Craig. Silver Surfer in mid. We still see Afghan over on the B site where the scanner is. Swings. Gets 1. Doesn't get the second. Hoggins gets scanned down. Silver Surfer again last alive. In a 1v3. Oh, swings. Gets 1. Nade comes out, doesn't connect. Another flash comes out. 20 seconds left on the clock. We've seen Silver Surfer clutch before. Can he do it again? Oh, what a pick by Silver Surfer there. Will he stick? He's going to stick this. Will he get it with a pistol? Oh my god, the headshot as well. And gets the defuse. Silver Surfer, what a clutch.
We're switching sides.
What a clutch. Clip that. Clip that. Wow. Well played. Really well played. And that's a much needed round there for DNA. Now DNA are on the attack. They need to make things work here. And Silver Surfer with this revolver does damage. Insane stuff. How he controls that recoil one-handed as well to get the headshot is insane. Oh, everyone is coming across now from Crimson Claw on the defense, and they're all rotating in. There's going to be a fight here. Revolver holding top mid, but the shot's fired on sight. Cray picks up Grandad with the NXS hammer. Lime Juice picking up one. Silver Surfer here, looking to find a pick. Here's audio behind. And there are players everywhere, and DNA are just surrounded at this point. Look at the control that Crimson Claw have, but this pick might make a difference. It does. Silver Surfer picking up one. Coolio picks up a double, though, and it's all down to Silver Surfer again. You get shut down this time by Omi. No more NXS hammer kills for him. So we love to see it. 7-2 now to Crimson Claw. 2 more rounds they need for this third map win. DNA, can they come back from this? Blind fires coming across, and the first on site are going to be Cray and Hoggins looking to stand their ground, and Omi and Hoggins both picking up a pick of their own. Swing here. Grandad gets shut down by Cray and Hoggins again. And Lime Juice, that was such a fast round, and Lime Juice is the last alive. Doesn't get tagged by that nade, but 4 Crimson Claw players still alive and a lot to do. Oh, double swung there. Fast shutdown there by Crimson Claw on that B site. Good util usage. Good picks. I think there was two nade kills in that round, just as DNA were pushing onto it. Let's see what they're going to do this time. Looks like they are opting for an A push with one mid player and a lurk. Silver Surfer coming down into A main, which Crimson Claw have shut off. Nade coming in. That's going to connect. Does a lot of damage to Silver Surfer. Good pick again by Coolio. Coolio absolutely loving this map right now. Nade coming in. He is on a sliver of health. Could get found here. Does by Trapstar Baby. Refragged very quickly by Jack. Pre-fire. Doesn't connect. Swings out once more. Doesn't connect. Does this time. No, he doesn't. Lime Juice picks him up. Down to a 2v2. And they need to get scanned down at this point. Both defensive players here on A ramp, giving away audio so they know. Oh, God. Cray with the nades. Cray's util usage is just on point. For someone you want to watch how to throw util, watch Cray. Watch how he plays defensively with his util. And on this retake, just great. Knows the player's backside. They're going to swing from both angles here. It doesn't matter where he goes. He's absolutely screwed. Silver Surfer and Crimson Claw going to get the defuse here, and that will be map, set, and match for Crimson Claw. 3 maps to them today, and a really good performance, to be fair, when you look back at the strategies that they've used, the map control they've taken, the util usage, some really, really good stuff. It's a shame to see DNA drop down to 4 players for, I think it was about 4 rounds there, or 5 rounds. But I'm not sure what happened to Afghan, whether he couldn't join or something else happened there and needed to charge a bit. But a good match there. And Crimson Claw, well, showing why they were the winners of Season 0, I guess. Thank you all for joining. I will be doing more of these, and I do hope that indeed there will not be any issues with the stream or with anything in game, but it is always the way that on the first stream we do, it happens. So it's out of the way now. Looking forward to the next one. I'm going to find another EU match this week. If you want to see any more matches, then please head over to the VRML network, which is linked in the description. There you will see a playlist called VAIL, the VAIL VRML. Save that playlist and you'll get notified of all the new streams that they are doing, all the latest streams for VAIL, and likewise if you want to see any other games. But here, we're happy to have casted this one for you guys, and hope you've enjoyed it. As always, see you on the next one.